there's. My name's Blostrius Matthews Jobs. Most people call me Blow Jobs, or BJ for short. This is my partner here.
I'm Marky Jim John Bob.
I usually call him Mark Bob. What we're going to do here is we're going to teach you a little bit about making some strawberry banana brandy.
We're gonna shine.
Basically making a moonshine. Some people call it brandy because you use fruit, but anything made out of grain and fruit in the backwoods like we are now in an undisclosed area of the United States. We're going to use our recipe. Now some people may look at this video and say that's BS and that's not how you do it, but we're going to use the recipe that we find true.
Matt's here simply to show you how the basics of making some fine shine. We're not going to give away the family recipe.
But we're going to go ahead and show you the basics of it. And you can play with the recipe as much as you want, but it'll give you a good idea how to make some good strawberry banana brandy. First, we're going to start out with cutting up our fruits. This is a long, lengthy process, but you want to take your time. You want to trim your fruits up into little bitty pieces. You want to make sure with your strawberries and your bananas that you've got something nice and sweet and ready to go. Here I got some of me bananas here that are already browning. Some spotted browning bananas.
They would make some nice banana bread too.
Exactly, because that way all the starches have already almost turned into sugar. So you got more sugars going on than starches. And ain't that what you're looking for, Mr.
That's
Mark
exactly
Bob?
what you're looking for, Mr. BJ.
Slippery little monkeys, aren't they?
Oh, and by the way, our cinematographer and director over here is Miss Jolene. Come here, Miss Jolene. Come out here.
Jolene,
Come on out here. She's a pretty young thing. Come on out here. Say hi to. See, that's Miss Jolene right here.
This is little Miss Jolene right here. Thank you again for filming us while we make this strawberry nanner brandy.
Come on, get it in. What the hell?
All that work you ain't got nothing but spill on you, do you? Now that Mark Bob and I have finished cutting up our strawberries and our bananas,
That's right, bananas.
coined up them bananas and topped and have them strawberries.
Berries are good.
These fruits are ready to mash in. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start out with a grain mash first. We're going to get that going and then we're going to add our fruits. I always want to start with your basic grain mash, and we're going to mix in these strawberries and brandies. He's actually got enough for one run, and I got enough for the second run. We're actually going to do 2 runs, or actually 2 5-gallon worth of mash, but you're only going to see one because we ain't got times enough.
More to you. We're going to start off with melting some sugar.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to fire this pot up. We're going to put the water in there, some nice clean spring water from right down the creek here.
Back in the holler. Some of the best water you ever put your mouth on.
You got to start with the good water. You start with bad water, you're going to have bad whiskey. So we're going to put flame to pot really quick. And we're going to start heating up that water, and we're going to start putting that sugar in there. We're going to melt our sugar first. Once we melt our sugars, put our grains in. Put our fruits in. We're going to cook that about half an hour, anywhere from 150 degrees to, what do you say, 170.
Yeah, 165.
Sugar's going. Starches are going to break down from that good old malted barley. Make sure everything's nice and sugar, because yeast don't eat nothing but sugar, and you can't make alcohol unless yeast eats sugar.
like that.
Alright, now that Mark Bob and I got that fire lit up under that burner right there, we go ahead and add our water here. Since we're running a 5-gallon run, we got here is about 3 gallons of water. Go ahead and add this water in there. As you can tell, that thing is rip-roaring hot. It's okay, no big deal.
It's hot as Georgia asphalt.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start adding this sugar in slowly.
Go ahead, you can add it.
Go ahead and add a little in.
I'll give it a stir. You ready? Look at that spoon. That's a good cereal eating spoon right there.
Marco Bob's a real good stirrer.
I can stir up a pot, believe me.
Even though he's left-handed, he's ambidextrous when it comes to stirring up a pot. I'm gonna put the rest of this sugar up in here right now. Keep stirring that up until the sugar is completely dissolved. Do you feel any of that sugar at the bottom of the pumpkin now, Mark Bob?
I don't feel nothing. It feels beautiful to me.
I think right about now we need to add our grains.
This is always the fun part.
All right, so here we are now here after the sugar done melted up. You see that's a nice amber color, no scorch.
See that beautiful sugar water?
That looks beautiful. Now we're gonna add in our grains. It's nice and warm. We're gonna add in our grains just a little bit at a time.
A little bit of corn.
This is the corn and malted barley.
Oh.
So as you can see, we have the fruit in there, the bananas. We got the
Look at that beautiful fruit melting.
strawberries in
melting
there.
right
We got
down.
all the grains, the sugar melted down
Oh,
there.
it smells so good too. It smells so
Monitoring the heat right now. What is it down there, Marco Bob's? Looking about 159
good.
degrees.
We're about 164.
164. That's perfect temperature. We're gonna let that cook for about a half an hour. Let that cook for about a half an hour. It's gonna break everything down.
Damn, I wish y'all could smell this.
Like I said before, it smells like grandma's pancake breakfast on a good Sunday morning. And after this, we're gonna let it cool down. We're gonna put you in our bucket. We're gonna set up our next run because, like I said, we're doing 2 5-pounders. Woo! That smells good, boy.
Just need some bacon. Gotta do this. Gotta get a rhythm going. Makes it taste better. This here's our strawberry mash. Holy shit.
It's just now cooled
You
down.
don't even fucking know. Holy cow, this is fucking God's delight right
I mean,
here.
it smells and it tastes just like
Oh my
breakfast.
God.
We're about to add the last bit of cool spring water to it, and then we're gonna pitch our yeast.
So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pitch this yeast into God's goodness, to our mash. This is some turbo yeast, growing specially here from where we's at.
And
Oh, look at that, look at it. It's activating already.
And grab that spoon and mix that up there.
We're gonna give it a little stir here. We're gonna give it a stir. Look at it, look at that. Oh, no.
And that's an old family recipe yeast. I think Marco Bobby's great-grandfather used to grow that yeast in Yeasterville, Castro Valley, California.
This came from actually not my grandpa, my grandma. My grandma grew this yeast personally.
Oh, your grandmama grew it.
Yes. This is grandma's yeast.
And this is a great yeast to make liquor with. Like you said, it's a turbo yeast, not like the ones you buy at the store, but it's a generations and generations of old yeast
From grandma.
from grandmama. And thank her for making this yeast, because this makes great liquor. Whether it's corn liquor, rye liquor, or strawberry,
banana brandy.
Look at those colors, man. Look at them colors. This is gonna be some good liquor right here.
This is gonna be great.
This is gonna be some good liquor. You got no.
I mean, if you could smell or taste this, it can't do nothing but make good liquor. All stirred up now?
All stirred
I
in.
guess we should cap it up then, baby.
Let's cap it.